Hi, this is Karen Cubico, and today we're going to talk about how do you know when you receive a sign from your spirit guide? Well, I've met many of my spirit guides, and I really like to talk about Lena. She's the first one that I really got to connect with in this current lifetime. I did connect with her and my other spirit guide, Daniel, when I was a small child. I didn't remember their names from then. I did reconnect with Daniel and Lena when I started remembering past lives through past life regression. It's really kind of cool to really connect with these spirit guides, and I really appreciate that they have come back into my life so that I can work with them at any point in the day and really connect with them to help me help others remember their own past lives and to help me provide readings to others. I mean, my guides are always helping me. Other people's guides are helping them, helping me help them. It's kind of a cool little situation going on. But how do you know when they're around? Well, Lena talks with me probably the most. And so I'll talk about her. I'll show you a painting of her in a moment. But it is because of her, I really let go of kind of my Catholic upbringing where you had to be very reverent and dutiful to any higher knowledgeable being, any angel or guardian angel or spirit guide. So Lena started talking with me during a few past life regression experiences that I had. And man, she's just like a friend on the other side, right? And so when I was contemplating ending a marriage, it was not an easy decision, but I'll show you an image of that. It is really interesting because in front of me, as I'm just thinking about it, contemplating the ending of a marriage, I see on a license plate in front of me, Love, Lena. Now, I don't think too many people actually have that on their license plate, but isn't it coincidental that as I'm contemplating that, this license plate shows up in front of me at a stoplight long enough for me to get a photo of it with both my cell phone and a camera, which was really kind of a neat thing to have happen. I don't think it's by mistake. I definitely have my spirit guides show me a lot of sometimes comical messages on license plates that I'm sure a normal person just does not put that on their license plate. So they show me things on sides of trucks, on billboards, and when you start to really recognize that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes these things are on purpose for you, then you change your mind about some of these things. And hit that like button and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Another funny example was this is like a long time ago after I was divorced, I contemplated going out with this guy again. And I was talking to a friend about it. And again, I'm driving down the road. I see a license plate. And on the back of this car, it just says, walk away. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I said it out loud to my friend. And they're like, I think that's a sign from the other side to let you know, no, don't go out with that guy again. So, and I didn't. But I mean, it was kind of a funny thing. But the guides will show you lots of signs. Now, those are some sort of answers to questions in a sense. And the Love Lena license plate that I saw, I mean, there are things called angel numbers. Now, I personally see 444 all the time, and that means angels are around you, guiding and protecting you. But on that license plate, there is a number, I think it's 514. In an angel number book, it means that you are guided and supported in the decision that you want to make. And now I didn't know that at the moment when I saw the license plate, but I looked it up much later, and I thought it was especially on point for exactly what I was thinking about at that moment, to see that sign from my spirit guide for a big deal decision in my life to make. The next example of getting signs by your spirit guides is simply asking them to show you some specific sign so you know when they're around. Now, I'll use Lena as another example. I ask her to show me a specific number. She shows it to me, oh my gosh, everywhere. And I see it almost every day, especially if I'm out and about or working with things that I might notice it on. And so it's really interesting. Like if I go to the grocery store and it's the exact number, or the price is this, or the change is that. And it's just like a funny, funny thing. With my other spirit guide, Daniel, I have another number for him, and I have another number for Robert. Those are the three kind of main spirit guides that I work with personally for myself. But you can use anything. I have people who have funny, interesting examples that their spirit guides give them. A friend of mine sees lemons when she's dating somebody she should probably not, because they're like a lemon, There are some people who have very specific signs that they see for their spirit guides. It's all up to you. If you put it out there, hey, I want to see this, then they'll be trying their hardest to show that to you. You just have to be open to receive it. A lot of people ask for feathers, which is super cool, and I love that also. But for me, I personally enjoy a feather coming from an angel, because I feel like that kind of goes along with the wings that they have that are filled with feathers. So that's really kind of my perspective. But you can choose whatever you want to, honestly. It could be something as simple as a button or a butterfly or, a spark of light. I mean, it could be anything, a musical note. Even their name, it can definitely be something like that. And, it's just fun. Thanks for letting me introduce you to Lena. I talk about her a lot when I teach classes, and it's kind of fun. So a lot of people get to know her. She's kind of like a cheerleader, as most spirit guides are. They're really cheering us on to do great things in our lives. And stay to the end. Click that link for a guided meditation to meet one of your spirit guides. Lots of love and light to you.